Welcome back, everybody. This is Kinema, and this is the Unity SMP server. So, gone ahead and just ruin the big surprise. I've done tons of work this weekend on other series, everything. Somehow, my volume was actually only at about 25%, and even turned up to max, I could barely hear myself, and I am not going to put any of that on my channel. So I do have clips of me building this, of some of the other stuff I'm showing off. So unfortunately, this is probably going to be more or less a review video because I've done quite a bit of stuff, and it kind of upsetting the fact that the volume didn't come out, but you know, stuff happens. So I guess I can do like kind of a fast version. These are, as in the last video, I was doing the melon and pumpkin farm. They're running pretty good. You may notice a couple things, actually a full stack. What's in here? Quite a bit. And this stuff gets taken a lot. We got a new member, I think she's taking some pumpkins on something she's doing and everything. So yeah, I don't know if that was in my last video too. So we got new members, or a new member. So her link should be down in my description, so check it out. But yeah, so I did green for melons, orange for pumpkins, and yeah. So I removed the button. If we come back up here, let's see if I can get back here. You can see I don't want to tear this all up. I did my last video and I just don't want to mess with it now. But daylight sensor, it's powering a hopper with a piece of sand on it to make a monostable circuit, which just does a real quick pulse and just pulses all of the dispensers. Wow. Piston, sorry. Yeah, it's been that type of weekend for me. Yeah, so unfortunately, I didn't, it works, so you don't have to hit the button, it's just based off of daylight. So yeah, so you can see some people are still prepping for Halloween, got the road going. So there's a lot going on actually at spawn, which is pretty good. Let's come down here and show off, and then I'll talk about some of the other stuff I did this weekend. So we'll come up here into my place. So one thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to do kind of a project and just clean up spawn, you know, just make it look pretty good. Not that it looks bad, but you know, there's a lot of torches around and everything, so it's a little tough. Excuse me. So yeah, but I started trying to, I was like, well, let me eliminate all the torches in my backyard area first. But then I got a little carried away, as you can see. I got my own little garden area out here. Got some wheat, some, you can see I just got random sugar cane. If you're wondering about the sugar cane, because it looks like, you know, sugar cane usually can only be planted near water, since you don't have to till the soil or anything, and it's even with the block behind it. All you got to do is put water underneath the block behind it and then put a block next to it and the sugar cane there, and it will still grow, and then you can just place it. So I did that to add extra color, added some flowers. Let's come up here. This used to be a little dock, now it's more or less a little bridge, just extends out, and you can see there's kind of like this. I'm not sure, depending on the area, but I know I've always called this bulkhead, and it basically is just something you can make. You see it around, or, you know, along the shores of like rivers and stuff, that you put your pylons and the wood behind it, and that basically just stops the dirt from going into the water. So yeah, So I did this all the way around. And I may do something with here. But from my fence on, no mobs should be able to get path over into this area. And I've already talked to HLG and Miak, and I'm probably going to just continue this. Seriously? And you may notice all the torches, and I will go into that a little bit. I gotta find a stair. So this will be, this is just a temporary bridge. I'm gonna actually make a bridge over with a gate. That way people can come up on that side. And of course, that's the wrong type of wood. Dang it. It hasn't been my recording weekend. A very good recording weekend for me. Several of the guys were playing around and broke some stuff over here and didn't fix it. So, yeah. So you can see the path leading on up. Little gardening area here. I could do a little bit more, but for right now, I like it quite a lot. I plan on doing like an actual nice looking mine shaft that goes down, or at least to start on one. So let's put that there because I wanted to add something to that hill. So I figured I'd do the mine shaft looking thing. And I'm gonna come around furnace room and workshop. So you can see I did the way I did the floor. Very basic build. And I don't have any slabs. So I started out clearing this area of all the birch trees, and one of the reasons why is I wanted to make tons of charcoal. Ryzen also gave me quite a bit of birch as well, and if you're wondering why I have tons and tons of stacks of arrows, I'll go into, or not arrows, but torches. Wow. I will go into that here in a minute. So, okay. So sorry if you notice anything and you want, comment about it but I may be going through this kind of quick because I've already went through a lot of this on my recordings when I actually was building it. There was a bunch of chests here, so I'm glad Miak moved them inside his place. So I think I'm gonna actually fix up this area and eliminate the torches too over to the path, and then just kind of continue around the back. So something you're gonna notice, light level I guess is good here. One thing you'll notice is if you look at these torches, you may notice a common theme in the torches. Basically, the whole time doing this and everything, and then people are building out here or doing some other stuff, we just get overran with mobs sometimes. I mean, they show up on the top of the buildings. I put some torches up there. I'm gonna kind of keep watching when it gets dark, and speaking of getting dark, it's about to. But let's come, actually we'll just use his tower. Let's come up his tower. But I've spent tons of time just trying to light up the place, placing torches down, and yeah, so you can see them all over there. But if you notice anything with them, they're perfectly spaced out 5 blocks. This would be a better view, maybe. So I did that for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to make sure that there was no light gaps in between. If you just place them randomly, sometimes you can still get those, 7 light level or 6 light level in between them, and it's really hard to kind of just make sure you get every little thing. This way, doing them evenly spaced out, you know that as long as you have them spaced out correctly, you shouldn't get any mobs. And since I've done this, I mean, you can see there's nothing all the way out to that body of water, and I'm pretty sure it just wraps around. Yeah. So see, this pretty much this whole island area. It's all done with the torches, and they're all lined up. It took me quite a bit of work, but once I got a rhythm down and inventory filled with torches, it was not a problem. So come back here. There we go. So yeah, so this whole area used to just be, filled with mobs, and then they just come, run in through town and track you and everything, and now they shouldn't. I did fill in quite a bit of creeper holes. I still need more dirt to kind of fill in more of it. But yeah, so that's mainly what I've been working on this weekend. As you can probably imagine, it's taken quite a bit of time. It goes all the way down to the water path wrapped around there, and it just continues pretty far. So as you can see, it's just all lit up. All the way back behind Fanaqua's place. So yeah. So this weekend was kind of more or less a maintenance type weekend for me. I don't know if y'all remember this. This is actually the first little hidey hole that I went down in. It actually looks a lot closer to the spawn now that we're moving on down this way than it was when we first started on the server. So I'm torn between going ahead and just, we are pretty much completely surrounded by a river. And I was thinking about just going ahead and just making the whole area safe with bridges going into the connecting areas, and just turn our area kind of into more or less an island. So yeah. So I do need to get this lit up and everything, but it is a lot better than it was. We're not getting nowhere near the amount of mobs that we're getting. Did I go? Yeah, went down that path. So basically what I was doing, I just had F3 on, and every interval of 5. So you can see this doesn't take too long. But the main problem I have, if you notice, I'm looking down watching the floor and watching the area. I've been hit by so many creepers and everything else. Like that. And that. So yeah, you gotta have to try to pay attention. Unfortunately, it's hard to do that, but yeah, that's more or less an update. Let me know what you guys think. Unity guys, hopefully you enjoy the work I did on torching all this up, because I'm hoping we don't get any more spawn. So I'm going to go back and just continue working around the backside of my house and around Meox and HLGs, and just making it look nice. Maybe do that bridge across to the other area, and then also do a couple more bridges like that, extending on from other parts of the, from behind the town hall, from behind their houses. There is a place right there, which I don't remember whose is, so I may just do a bridge if I happen to do the get this far with it. But I'm gonna just kind of keep working on that, and then I'll be back when I get quite a bit more done. Okay? We are back, and I've done some more work. Not as much as I'd like, but I figured I would do another cut. And okay, so this looks different. I went ahead and went all the way over to the sidewalk in front of Miak's house. Hopefully he won't mind. Fix this some so it's nice and smooth. Transition up. There used to be kind of like a jump there. I'm pretty sure all of this, yeah. So the light level should be good on everything. All of this over here, and it'll look better once all this stuff fills in and grows. So yeah, you can come up. This is his house. Come over to my place. So looks pretty good, I think. Try not to make it too busy around here, but I mean, looking at the light level's good. So no torches. I'd say it maybe kind of looks natural-ish. I don't know, but I made the waterfall kind of come down into the pond, and I really like the way it turned out. So that's why I figured I'd go ahead and start recording. Nice flowing path. Of course, miserable with the rain outside, but so I went ahead and got this area, so everything up to this corner, and yeah, all of this, and I added in some spruce trees, give it a little bit more of a variety. But yeah, everything pretty much within this line of torches is all good now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another cut and kind of come back, and then I'll do some more or show you what else I get done. Okay, well, I'm actually back. Unfortunately, I haven't done too much work. I started building a path up here. I tried using some of the coarse dirt too, just to see. Not sure if I care for it as much. I may go back and go ahead and just put, in some gravel and cobble and stone and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually running out of time to record. So I was gonna just continue working on some of this, but doing all of this work, the stuff around the edges, the thousands of torches that I've put all over this place between, oh, that was fail. Between back here behind the houses and, y'all saw earlier in the episode over in the field, all the way around the perimeter. Yeah, it's just been on here for a very long time. So gonna go ahead and end it. Sorry it is a little short, but unfortunately it was mainly a recap video of stuff that I did because of the faulty recording. But anyway, hopefully y'all failed again. Hopefully y'all enjoy this back here. Let me know what you think about it. And, if you like it, throw that like on there. But anyway, this has been Kinema, and I'll talk to y'all later.